In the midst of the Deontay Wright police shooting, you are going to see a new face in the movement. A face that they've been longing for since this incident of other police shootings of the past come about. You are going to see more of these types of shootings, but they want to put a face on it. You see, every ideology that I have spoken about always has a face on it. I talk about the feminists, the globalists, and racial ideology. They all have a face. The two things they all have in common is push and promoted and financially backing by the white man's checkbook, and they all have a face on it. And today, this movement has a face on it. You see, the feminist movement, which is the Me Too movement, is funded by the white man's checkbook. The globalists, which consist of the LGBTQ community, environmental groups, those are funded by the white man's checkbook. And when it comes to racial ideology, which is the Black Lives Matter movement of today and other movements, whether it's Antifa or in other far left agendas and anarchies, those are funded by the white man's checkbook. And all of these movements that I stated, they have a face on it. The Me Too movements, they have your celebrities and your beta male athletes and actors. They speak about those things. The globalists, which is the LGBTQ community, which has Megan Rappaport, and your environmentalists, which has that girl, what's her name? I think she out of Germany, was Gretchen. She 15 years old, who won a Nobel Peace Prize. And your racialists, which is the movement of today, whether it's Black Lives Matter, whatever. Here is your face. Of all the police killings and shootings of the past, this is the face that they wanted. They wanted this kind of movement to have a face. And this is the perfect example. Deontay Wright's mother will be the face. This is what they're looking for. A white woman who has a biracial son, who does not respect any masculinity or do not respect the laws of the land, felt the need he needed to run, and now he is deceased at a very young age in his early 20s. This is the movement and the face that they needed. The white, middle to lower class baby mama. White baby mama. With a little half and half. Who love her some black dudes. See, they really prefer a white dude with a black woman. They just hadn't had that luck yet in having their biracial son shot and killed. But this one right here would do, because it's a white feminist face on it. A white liberated face on it. This would do. As you can see here, surrounded by a whole bunch of black folk with a microphone in her face. This is what they needed. You know, they prefer the white man in the black mama, baby mama. But instead they have to settle for this Negro lover. So this is their face. This is what they're looking for. I know all you folks gonna sit there and say, she's grieving, how dare you? She's grieving! How dare you? Like I said, this is not an attack. I just speak facts. Yeah, she's grieving. But everybody knows these movements generate money. Don't think she ain't gonna get paid. They're gonna dress her up. They're going to parade her through all kinds of countless of TV shows and talk shows and everything. Sit down, sit-ins. They're going to do it all. This is the face that they want. They over the George Floyd thing. Now they have to punish themselves to go through the trial thing. They were over the George Floyd thing when he died, but they couldn't help it. This is what they want to move next to right here. You talk about George Floyd, that's over with. We just going through the trial. We're going to see if we can try to get this guy off. If we don't get him off, we're going to try to we'll lock him up, and then we'll move him to a small town to go be a police officer in a small town when there's no black folks there. Trust me, there's towns out there where there's no black folks, and he will be protected. You just ain't going to hear about it. This is what's next right here. This is what they've been looking for. This is what they wanted. This picture right here tells you all you need to know. This is going to be the face. More Negro loving baby mama, white baby mamas. And now you're going to have all these baby mamas out there and hollering out, my son was a victim too. My son was a victim too. Her life just changed. Once again, this is not an attack. I just speak facts. This is what they're looking for. There's no need to be upset because all these movements generate money. All these movements generate wealth for certain individuals. There's not going to be any solutions to stop so-called police shootings because these emotional ass black folks can't get out of their way. They can't stop. They can't help it. So their families and friends and loved ones are left to grieve. But at the same time, it opens up platforms for those who are going to take advantage of it. And believe you me, this situation right here, it takes a sacrificial situation like this for you to gain platform. But does not mean anything's going to change. That's just how the ball bounces. You have to understand that this is a corporate society. This is a global corporate society. Capitalism. It's about the money. It's about the narratives. Pushing and promoting. Once you keep pushing and promoting racism in this country, The white man checkbook opens up. Ask the Democratic Party. They know about how much Black Lives Matter movement generated their money, generated them some money. George Floyd family got a nice settlement. Breonna Taylor family got a nice settlement. And you know damn well this baby mama right here, she's going to get a nice settlement. Countless of book deals, TV shows, talk shows, podcast interviews. Folks in the celebrity world, the corporate world, going to reach out to her. This is what they wanted. This is it. This is the face of the biracial killings. Yes, I said biracial because this is what that face is what they want it to be. A nice, light-skinned young man and white, where their white parents are going to stick out with a microphone in their faces. Over time, she's going to open up about how she feels, and then there you have it. You see, you have to understand, this has to have a face. The George Floyd, Breonna Taylor's, all those other countless and countless of others. You hear about it in the news. You'll get a few family members, get a few interviews. But this is different. Females benefit off of these movements, especially the Caucasian female. I just speak facts, man. And they are going to open the doors wide open for things like this. No, police shootings are not going to stop. I'm telling you right now. I stated this in my other videos. Police shootings are not going to stop because black folks cannot help themselves. When there is no masculinity in the homes and you do not respect any authority, this is why things like this will continue to keep happening. So, yes, what you see in right now in this picture, this is going to be the new face. They finally got their face. The white, Negro loving baby mama. That is going to be black folks' new face for the movement. Watch what I tell you.